Hey Virgo. All right, so this is part 3 of the reading from where I left off at. But god dang it, I don't even know where I left off at, y'all. I was so in the moment. All right, so I'm just going to, kind of pull, right? So I can close out the reading. Now, let me think. Spirit, where is it that you want me to go with this? And like I spoke of earlier, it's like your ancestors are trying to bring you and this person together, okay? It's fated, is how I'm hearing it. Yeah, so step into your inner child as a way of addressing old wounds and restoring a sense of wonderment. So it's all about, and what I just envisioned was the Six of Cups. Go back into that past. Go back into the moments where it was joyous. Okay? Think about the good parts of your childhood. Step into that. All right? And this is how you're going to be able to address those old wounds. It says a forward momentum is beginning to take shape in your connection. All right? So even if you're not seeing expansion or it moving forward, is literally happening. Okay, so it's happening in 5D, and it got to work its way here, and it gets blocked, right? Because we hinder our own prayers from being answered, or we mess with our own manifestations through worry, and also the lack of belief and not being confident about what you're trying to manifest, and also through a low frequency, a low vibration. Okay, so you want to definitely make sure as you're going through your journey and taking these next steps that you are in alignment with self. Okay, it says pay attention to signs and information that comes to you in books, songs, and names. They're going to be very important, all right, because this is going to lead you to what you need to know next. Okay, I feel like our ancestors give us step-by-step guides. I just seen 222 on a timer, right? Step-by-step instructions, okay, on what to do. It doesn't come all at once. Karmic cycles are now coming to a close, so all parties have to absorb the necessary lessons for growth. Okay, so I believe I've been speaking about that from the last reading, maybe last week or so, how these karmic cycles are closing here in your situation. And you got to go through that period where, okay, now let me absorb everything, right? Because I'm kind of drained. Okay, let me absorb everything that just took place, and then I can come out, and join the world. But tell me more. Yeah, the strength card keeps coming out. Like, that's the dominant factor in this situation here. It's all about that confidence. It's about that inner strength. Like, that's something that you have to have on this journey. And even when it comes to your your desires, and it comes to all aspects, you can't have no self-doubt, right? Because when you're tapping into your higher self and you're connecting to source God, what are you doubting? Why are you doubting? Okay, because you're connecting to a higher power. Like, it ain't no, it's a yes and amen. Okay, it ain't no obstacles, because what's bigger than the divine? What's bigger than the universe? What's bigger than yourself, right? Besides God. But otherwise, right, when you look at it that way, it's like, why am I lacking the confidence? This is about you remembering also who you are. Okay, so let me pull here from the Zodiac Moon deck. Thank you. Transformation. Come on now. A change in your emotional life is happening. It's a transformation that's happening right now. It's the end of a cycle. Come on, you this beautiful butterfly. Okay, you have emerged. All right, like a lot of Virgos are literally like flying around, just looking amazing, pretty bright colors and everything, right? Because you have embraced the transformation, and here your masculines are right behind you, even if you can't see it. A transformation in your life is underway as circumstances ask that you adjust emotionally to it. This can relate to a passionate, intense relationship. Someone close to you may be in the process of transformation themselves. And this may manifest as moodiness, temper tantrums, or unsettled circumstances. Look, I'm adding stuff, isolation, But you may enter a fresh emotional domain that appears mysterious, and you may feel lost as a result. Trust that your instincts will guide you. If you feel your intuition is unreliable, it's vital you hone it via a calm mind and be confident that the universe will support your good intentions. Even with the card, it said pay attention to names and songs and books. Okay? They're giving you the clues already, right? That's where the signs is going to come from. That's going to help support your intuition or that intuitive feeling that you're having. Okay? So you can also do meditation, yoga, psychic, intuitive development, and mediumship will all have a value and relevance right now. Okay, this card can relate to a relationship that draws on all of your emotional reserves because it is so intense. You may be consumed with a passion that borders an obsession. Be wary of losing your way due to strong feelings and emotions. And while a strong connection with someone may be positive and uplifting, this card can also represent the potential for it to be destructive. Okay, or even if it's not within a relationship, it could be a destructive pattern within you. If this is the case, mistrust and misguided guilt can lead you into the depths of despair. Base decisions about the future on rational choices that are guided by your intuition, hopes, and higher self. Where you fear you may be led astray by strong emotions and passion, soothe your fears with a rational and calm approach. Decisions based on fear and anxiety will only lead you further astray. Project a positive outcome and follow the thread to the light at the end of the tunnel. Progress is possible as you gain deep insight into yourself and others. So what you want to project is a positive outcome. You don't want to project fear. And the reading I did for part 2, it basically said that, like, look, there's going to be a positive changes. You're going to recover from whatever the losses are. So you need to operate in that mindset that is already done. Okay, this is powerful emotional change that is happening in your life right now. Okay, and the connection that you have with this person is very intense. But this is what it is stirring up. It's stirring up. And then what I just heard is like an ending, a death to the ego or death to self, right? So that you can rebirth into this new version of yourself. And it's like we're always going through a constant how can I put it? Like we're always constantly going to be going through situations because we're evolving constantly. We're not staying the same. Okay, so you have to remember that you got to adjust emotionally to it as well because the situations are always going to surface or be there. Okay, but you got what it takes. And if you remember to tap into your intuition and your higher self and connect this with God or your ancestors, then bam, guess what? You got your answers. You get your positive outcomes. Thank you. You get the support from the universe that you are desiring, right? So let me see something here. Tell me about the transformation. Tell me about the change in Virgo's emotional life. 6 of Pentacles. That's the universe giving to you. That's the universe like, look, here, take that. Okay? Right? Because you're now balancing in your energies. Okay? So tell me about this some more. Yeah, your self-care is highly important at this moment. Because you don't want to be tapping into, ego. Because things may be tough. Again, like I said, it may be very emotionally overwhelming. But you got to be balancing your emotions here. And things may be tough. You may be in a storm. You may be, going through a lot of stuff. But you're almost at the finish line, okay? So tell me about that finish line. I know it seems like it's always being said, like, oh, I'm almost at the finish line. I'm almost there. But guess what? Like I said, life goes in cycles, and it's always going to be, a cycle that you got to end and close. Hey, you almost at the end of that cycle. And yeah, you're going to get a whole nother one, okay? But this cycle is a test of faith. Whew. 8 of Pentacles comes out next to the 10 of Pentacles. Come on now. You almost at the next phase. That's your legacy, booze. Peace.